Look for Sao Sensei. I'm sure she'll be happy to see me. She's like, I will report you to security, and he'll hit her with the same thing. Oh, you're really gonna report club advisor? Move, kid. Just get the I'm guessing second floor. Yep. Oh, Sawa Sensei. Aw, did you already leave for the day?
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Visitor for Sao Sensei. Maybe she'll be busy for a good while. Here's the photo I wanted to peek at earlier. This may not be my finest hour, but could still make for a useful clue. Do I really have to do it? Sao Sensei suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before.
Suspicious.
Ten's book for class 2-2. That's right, she's their homeroom teacher.
Hey.
Sao Sensei is an English teacher. She was teaching English too.
What the?
Obviously, the important one is the photo. I just want to make sure there's no little extras for me to look at. Okay.
Suspicious.
Here's the photo of Sao Sensei. Who's that kid in the corner?
Hey.
Dun dun, it's Mikoshiba. You ever seen this before? At least it's not Hiro Mikoshiba. Oh, it's the kid from before. This is Hada-san, the boy who killed himself 4 years ago. Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. Can't confirm his identity right now, though. I should look for Sao Sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. Should look for Sao Sensei. Yeah, you just told me that. Who's their guests, perhaps, though?
Huh?
Oh.
Pardon. Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
I'm gonna end up fighting that guy at some point, aren't I? Don't be another damn dirty cop situation. We already dealt with one damn dirty cop, alright? Chapter 3, let's go. Two sides of the same coin. Ho ho.
Two months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Mm-hmm. This article might be about Mikoshiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? The interview with Sao Sensei seems to be taking an awful long time.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because I couldn't?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so,
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here.
Except I do, ma'am.
I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So, it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
Since today.
I think we're getting sidetracked here.
Don't worry about it.
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
The police keeping a hottest connection under wraps while they investigate this murder. More than likely.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's
Yes.
possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
Yes,
You knew
this
he
again.
was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ehara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Who?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son. Like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
Plage.
We'll finally have a real talk.
Something like that.
Oh, that's cryptic. Something like that. That makes it sound like I'm gonna get jumped. We're gonna have a talk? Something like that. God damn it. Nope, that's the courtyard. Nope, that's the courtyard. I hate the fucking layout of this building. I just hate this building in general. It sucks. Tear it down. Don't want it. Get it out of here. Fuck this building. I don't want it in my sight. No, excuse me.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
What?
What? God damn it, man. You are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Talk.
So plenty of time before I meet up. Maybe I should drop by Tsukumo's place. Maybe I should find a way to make some motherfucking money. Hamasawa. Amazon, I'm ready to show that case to you, the one about the Saturday Club. Stop at the club room whenever you're free. Can do. Well, I could. But here's the thing, Amasawa. I want to make some motherfucking money. It's hard to do that when I'm participating in events that strip me of my money. God damn it, I just left this fucking school. Amasawa just has to call and be like, Yagami, hey, you want to come back in? I really don't. Really don't. Don't want to be here. This place sucks. Fucking hate it. Kill me. End me. I hate being in this school building. Going and seeing my homies at the MRC and my homies at the dance club. I love those guys. They're great. I've been walking through this cursed fucking school building. Shit sucks. Anyway. Yeah, hey Dakota. You're too. So how's the MRC treating you? I'm tired of it. Huh? Tired of it? So soon? I mean, I read every single book in the club room. There's nothing else to do.
Huh?
Did? Already? She's quite a fast reader. Ridiculously fast.
Oh.
How many had it in you, Dakota?
Look here.
Hey, Amasawa-senpai. If there are any mysteries, then the MRC has nothing to do. What's the point of even coming to school? Then I guess I'll go buy some new books. The club's already low on funds this month, too.
Amasawa.
So, anyway, Amasawa, you want to talk about something, right? Is it related to the professor?
Yes.
Indeed. I wanted to discuss another possible criminal investigation. I'd like to ask you to go undercover again, but this time in the Robotics Club. The Robotics Club, huh? This should be interesting. Go on. Didn't know Sadio had a robotics club.
Yes.
Oh, yes. A few years back, a handful of students established this club based on their one common interest, robots. Recently, they've even participated in robotics competitions.
Does that mean?
You mean that whole thing where they use robots to compete in soccer and other ball games, like Tamari?
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck that is. That's right. Many different groups host them each year using their own variation of the rules. There's the Serio Robotics Club participates in a business-sponsored tournament called the RE Robo Rally. It's a huge event that invites technical college students, robotics clubs, and even teams of working adults to compete for a large cash prize. Large cash, you say? Oh. So some average high school club signed up for a tournament like that? Sounds like an uphill battle.
Yes.
Quite so. It's an uphill battle every year, I'm afraid. I hear they always lose in the preliminaries. High school robotics clubs typically have limited funding, not to mention they lack the proficiency that a college-age group would have.
That being said,
Despite their shortcomings, the Serio Robotics Club made a huge leap forward with one particular transfer student when one particular transfer student became the club's president. A second year named Domo Okitagawa. On the second trimester, Okitagawa-kun transferred over from high school in another prefecture. He was a member of his previous school's robotics club as well. Before he transferred, he consistently received top marks in robot competitions. With him joining the ranks, the robotics club's streak of preliminary losses changed drastically. Okitagawa-kun's management and production abilities rival that of seasoned adults. The once feeble robotics club is practically transformed under his leadership.
What was that?
Transformed. Just as one example, the club had typically struggled with funding, but he waltzed in and secured a sponsorship from a shopping district. He even drafted schedules for the club, which were immaculate, and the club quickly saw an increase in efficiency and productivity in their work.
Oh.
A high school student did all that. Gotta say, it is pretty impressive. Says the
By the way.
professor tie-in. So then, how are the robotics club and the professor related?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, are you familiar with the string of robot-led thefts terrorizing the streets of Ijincho? Clearly not, or else I may have made that connection. Citizens of Ijincho will be out and about, then suddenly a robot will appear and snatch goods like expensive bags off them. Then it runs off.
Nope.
I'm afraid this is the first I'm hearing that one. Are robots really that sophisticated?
Yes.
Absolutely. With its mechanical arm, it can firmly grasp onto things like bags and make a quick escape. On top of that, it's highly maneuverable. It can fit into openings too narrow for a human to follow. Sounds like even more trouble than a flesh and blood thief. The most targeted items are expensive bags that contain large amounts of cash. Some bags are worth over 1 million yen. We're talking damages that have now surpassed several million yen. So then, are you claiming the robot behind these incidents came from the Serio Robotics Club? Do you have any proof?
Well,
As a matter of fact, I discovered this bolt along one of the robot's escape routes. They're the very same bolts used by the Serio High Robotics Club.
Huh?
Wait, what? Go on.
Hey.
You're positive the Serio Robotics Club is using these bolts?
yes.
Yes, 100%. They were originally custom made by a factory in Ijincho, but it went under and lost its client. That's when the Serio High Robotics Club bought them in bulk for a low price.
I see.
Makes sense. See why you suspect them. Additionally, rumor has it the stolen goods are being used as a source of funding for criminals.
I guess so.
Well, it would be tough to fence stolen goods through the usual channels.
Yes.
Right. And I have just the ones in mind who perform such nefarious deeds to get by. The Professor and the Neo-Keihin gang.
A truly skilled detective.
We're the MRC. We can't simply sit by and ignore this, can we?
Amasawa.
I hear you. I'll see if I can get in good graces with the Robotics Club, but I'll need a reason.
Please and thank you.
You'll greet them as an outside counselor. I've already received approval from the chairman. One step ahead, as always. I have to say, I'm surprised the chairman gave the thumbs up. To be honest, the advisor and the Robotics Club have never been on good terms, and the chairman is glad to have a mediator to keep an eye on them. As for why they're at odds with each other, I have no idea.
Oh.
Interesting. In that case, maybe they'll just welcome you in.
That being said,
Well, because of the dispute with their advisor, apparently the Robotics Club members have a general distrust of adults.
if I were to guess,
As such, it's possible they may reject you as well, Yagami-san. Right. Then, sounds like earning their trust can be tricky.
Amasawa.
I'm on my way to the club room. Where can I find the Robotics Club? In the corner of the East Building's 4th floor. Alright. Well, guess I better go show my face. Fourth floor? Why the fuck's it gotta be all the way up there? Item. Sacred rot. Evening, fellas. So, this is the Robotics Club.
Hi, I'm Yagami. I was asked to start as your outside counselor today. Is the president here?
I'm the club president, Domu Okitagawa. The chairman already filled me in.
Great. That saves us some time. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
A warm welcome, I see.
Yagami-san, was it?
Oh
I've got
god.
a question for you. How knowledgeable are you in the field of robotics?
Not very.
Here we go again.
Huh?
Yagami-san, I understand the chairman requested your services. I don't believe we require an outside counselor.
Oh?
We're operating perfectly fine as we are. We really don't need you attending our club activities.
Turning me away right off the bat, huh? Oh, this throws a wrench at things.
Say, Okitagawa-kun, right? You already know I'm here to do a job, so skipping out on you guys isn't gonna work for me. Mind if I pop in every so often? The chairman will let me have it if I don't at least make an appearance.
Well, as long as you don't get in our way.
Great. We'll all be friends in no time.
Yeah, right. Best of friends. Well, better greet all the members. Really? I gotta talk to everyone, I'm sure they'll love that. Like, hey pal, what you working on?
It's me.
I was asked to act as your outside counselor starting today. It's nice to meet you. Don't ignore me. Excuse me, what's your name?
I'm Shion Takamori.
I'm in charge of construction.
Hmm?
And what would construction entail? Following the blueprints and building the robots.
Oh.
Yeah, so you build them. Sounds fun. What kind of robot are you making now?
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm a little busy right now. You mind? Ah, my bad. Sorry for bugging you. Did you get back to work? Yeah, but tough time getting this bunch to open up. What, the nerds? Yeah. Hey there, nice to meet you. Oh. Hello.
It's me.
Name's Yagami. I'm an advisor with the Mystery Research Club. What's your name?
I'm Tetsuro Kuromazaki.
I'm a second year.
Hey.
Can I ask what you're making? Oh,
well-
these are blueprints. I'm responsible for the designs.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. So what you're drawing up now for the robotics contest?
Yes.
That's right. It is incredible. You drew this? Yeah. You just be super shy. I'll leave you be then. You there, guy who's not the president. Weird. Why isn't it moving? Yeah, there.
It's me.
Yagami. Nice to meet you. Who might you be?
I'm Dento Sakura, first year.
I'm the robotics lead programmer.
By the way,
Are you having some trouble there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the robot. I just can't get it to move.
Uh,
What do I do? I don't need another tongue lashing from the president. You look a little stressed out. Oh, well, to be honest, I just recently started programming. Except I don't have a proper senpai to teach me the ropes. I see. I wish I could help you out with that, but I'm not much of a programmer myself. And, of course, this dude.
Hey.
What are you up to? I'm laying out our current milestones and workflow progression using Agile. Huh? Like your agility? No, Agile. It's a cutting-edge project development method that's being adopted by all sorts of software designers. Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'll try to rephrase it in a more digestible way. Instead of blindly trying to build a complete model, it repeats trials, tests, and modifications to achieve the ideal form. Compared to the waterfall model of the past, you can have a much shorter development cycle.
Oh.
Wow. Sounds complicated. Well, you're not wrong. High school students have a difficult time wrapping their heads around development models of this level. It does require mastery in management, after all. Depending on our opponents for this tournament, we'll need to have flexible spec changes, so that's why we're using this model.
Well...
In fact, we're running a scrimmage with our prototype models later today. We'll examine the results to adjust our design principles for the future. He had a really standoffish vibe at first, but he's been surprisingly friendly.
Listen up!
Yagami-san, you made us a promise, right? Didn't you say you wouldn't get in our way?
Nah.
Take it back. Everyone here's keeping their guard up. Very much night and day compared to the dance club. It's time. Oh, something going on?
Time for our match.
The scrimmage. Ah, right. The thing you mentioned earlier. You gather data from these practice matches and make adjustments as necessary. Correct.
Hey.
Mind if I watch too?
Yes.
Fine, just as long as you don't get in our way. Of course. Consider me a fly on the wall. Get the sense they don't like me much. Oh, what the? This dedicated field is where the matches of the RE Robo Rally are held.
Oh.
Dang, looks professional. Excuse me. I'm Matsunaga from West Mitsuya High. Looking forward to the match today. I'm Okitagawa of Serio. A pleasure.
You kidding me?
What? Are you kidding?
Takamori.
What's the matter, Takamori?
Come on.
Mizuzaki won't be coming.
What?
What do you mean by that? He jammed his finger during track practice.
This is bad.
I told him to focus his attention on the Robotics Club before the tournament.
Hey.
That's wrong.
Well...
Mizusaki's this fellow on the track team who I asked to control the robot as our guest operator. So he jammed his finger, can't do it anymore? Can anyone else in the club operate it? Well, I mean...
Huh?
What? Me? No way. I suck. I'm famous for my butterfingers. The robots are radio controlled, so they're a bit unconventional. Miyazaki isn't part of the club, but he had the experience, so I asked for his help.
Oh.
I see. Fine. How about I do it?
No.
No, not Takamori.
What?
Why the hell not? That's your reason right there. You have a very short fuse. Can't afford you getting emotional in the middle of a match.
Think you're all that?
That's not gonna happen. Radio controlled, huh? In that case.
Hey.
Mind if I be the operator?
What?
What? You, Yagami-san? I actually use a drone for my work pretty often. I know my way around radio controls. You've operated drones? How much experience do you have? About 5 years worth. I'd like to think you can handle a more delicate situation like this, too.
Come on.
No way, forget it. What are you even saying?
Please.
Very well. Yagami-san, please take over as our operator.
What?
Okitagawa, you son of a...
That's the most optimal solution.
This is the best course of action we can take for today. It's the optimal solution.
What the crap?
Oh, no. Why is this even an option? He isn't even in the club. It should be me.
By process of elimination.
Like I said, process of elimination.
Hey.
Hey. So, like, this guy's a teacher, right?
Listen up.
The RE Robo Rally permits adult participation as well. There shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, but...
Okitagawa.
You show me the controls?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Give us about 5 minutes, Matsunaga-san. Fine, I guess. You'll be divided into blue and red teams, battle each other in territory control game using 3 robots. On a battlefield composed of multiple panels, you'll take position blocks to expand your team's territory. Even if you fill one of the conditions, you have more territory, obtain panels than the opponent by the end of the game, take over the enemy team's base. Okay. Base. The base is your initial position at the start of the match and the point where a robot returns when it's destroyed. Robots that are destroyed will be forced to return to their team's base temporarily and cannot return to the match. Deus. Now, Yakuza-san, let me teach you how to control the robot. Thanks, appreciate it. Due to recent technological advancements, you can control every function using your smartphone. Well, this really is like the drone. I think you can work with this. In a match, other than the leading unit, you'll directly control Yakuza-san. You'll be forming a team of 3 with 2 other AI-controlled units. However, since we're limited on time, I'll just have you use the leading unit to teach you the basics of robot control. Roger that. Now, a brief lecture on robot movement. Move the robot to where the marker is displayed. I'll explain how to acquire and place blocks. The rule states that whichever team holds the most territory, the panels at the end, wins, so this technique is the most essential of all. Blocks will spawn at the set locations on the battlefield. First, move the robot over to the block's location. You've now acquired the block. Please note that while any units may acquire blocks, any blocks acquired are automatically transferred to the leading unit. This is due to the fact that only the leader may place blocks. Alright, now go on and place blocks. Blocks must be placed adjacent to your team's base or your own territory. This might be difficult to convey through words alone. Why don't you give it a try? Great job. Blocks cannot be placed if they overlap your own team's territory. So when placing blocks, try to place them leaving as few gaps as possible. Next, I'll explain how to take an enemy territory. Place a block adjacent to your team's base or your own territory. If that block is on enemy territory, you can steal that territory from them. In a real match, the focus is all about territory, so it's a technique that's often the deciding factor. Why don't you practice this as well? Place the block according to the guide. Oh, I see. Next, a lesson on the robot's attacks and damage. These treacherous tug-of-war machines are not limited to territory battles alone. You can also unleash attacks upon the enemy using your equipped weapons. Yakuza-san, the robot you're controlling has a drill equipped. Try to attack the enemy in front of you by ramming into it. Destroyed robots are automatically returned to their bases. Additionally, as a penalty, they cannot return to the game for a set period of time. Keep your guard up until the match is over, and take care not to allow your leading unit to be destroyed to the best of your abilities. Interesting. I'm not quite sure how to feel about this one. Okay, I think I've got the basic controls down. Maybe able to pull this off yet? Right. Hey, can we get a move on?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Apologies for the wait.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, how about these skills of yours? I'd like to see what you're capable of.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Just leave it to me. Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've got this.
I don't got this at all.
Go!
Nice. Yes. Go.
これはどうだ 問題ない
Shit. Okay, I keep forgetting that, yo, my little fucking robot pals can pick up things without my...
Not looking good.
よし これだ
Oh, way.
これはどうだ
Nice.
これだ認めざるを得ないね
Hey, hey,
Looking
cuckhole.
good.
よし
Okay, we got one, we got one.
Nice.
問題ない よし
Yes.
Get the piece, get the piece, get the piece. Okay, he's got the piece. Cool.
これはどうだ
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
よし コンビスだ
Fuck you.
ひどい
Ah, what is this shit?
Yes.
なかなかの腕だ
Oh, I hate this.
Oh, way.
ボンミスだ
God damn, they fucking smoked
Get
us.
him next time.
This sucks. I don't like this at all. Fuck, I have to do this. This sucks. I don't like Robotics Club. Robotics Club blows.
Yeah
Yagami-san. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off. Dance Club was fun. Robotics Club licks balls. Then I can never figure this shit.
Get
Just
him, Yagami-bot.
just call him Yagami Bot.
Yes. Nice.
Boom is that.
Go.
Nice.
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 No way.
What the hell am I supposed to do about it? No, shit.
Go.
Fuck you. Trying to steal my blocks? I'll beat your ass, ho.
Nice.
Son of a...
はどうだ
Yes!
なかなかの腕だ
Not looking good.
Now we're doing fine, Yogs. Don't worry.
よしよし
Oh, they got that one.
よし
Son of a bitch.
ナイス認めざるを得ないね本水だ
Son of a bitch.
これだ
There's no pieces for me to get. Yeah, get the piece for me. Thank you. Perfect. Shit. Oh, I see where we can go. I see where we can go with this.
Not looking good.
本水だ
Yes. Okay, I actually pulled that off. Fuck.
Pulled it off somehow
Yeah, somehow. I hate that. That is not fun. Oh yeah, you got some items. Woohoo. God damn it. Dance club was so much fun, and now they throw in this robotics bullshit. Alright. For real?
Come on.
Oh, hey, did you actually win? Wow, on your first try too?
Hey,
So, what do you think? Not too shabby, huh? Certainly far from shabby. You may even be better than Mizuzaki. Oh yeah? Did I already make the Hall of Fame?
You kidding me?
Hey, Okitagawa, do not tell me you're gonna use this guy in the tournament.
Takamori.
Takamori, this is the only option we have.
Screw that!
What happens to Mizuzaki?
By process of
We'll just have him
elimination.
step down.
What?
He was quite temperamental, maybe even a bit unstable.
Come on.
Oh, damn it. And so, you ever heard of something called a pecking order? Why give the job to an outsider who just showed up today?
And that's the most optimal solution.
What?
Huh.
Okitagawa.
If you're gonna ask that Mizuzaki kid just for me, it feels a little...
Well,
No, to be honest, he was acting as our operator reluctantly. It seemed that he had his heart set on the track and field club.
What?
Oh, is that so?
yes.
That's right. He always wanted out of the robotics club. That's why, frankly, I didn't want him to be the operator for the tournament.
Oh.
If that's the case, then I guess it's no big deal. Moving on, Yagami-san.
Please.
I'd like to thank you in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Not talking to you. I suppose I can say I successfully infiltrated the robotics club. But making friends with everyone, that's another story. You earn the club members' trust somehow, so we can get a little info out of them. Oh, before that, I should report back to Amasawa. I was worried about the robotics club wouldn't even take me in. Okay. I really don't want to be a part of the robotics club. It kind of fucking blows. Like, the concept is easy enough to understand. But the actual minigame itself is just... it's not fun. I gotta walk all over this massive school. Okay, I did the thing. I'm in. I'm just gonna wait for her to say, okay, you just have to infiltrate the robotics club a bit further, or make more moves with the dance club. Once she says that, alright. Then I'm gonna go fucking get some funds for new outfits. Amazing. You can use vague words to perform a search. Right. If you fill up the database more, you think we could sell it to a writer or something?
Hey.
What's up?
Well...
Itakura-san made an encyclopedia where you can search for the tricks of a mystery. A mystery trick encyclopedia? On the computer?
I suppose.
Yeah, I read every book in the club and got bored, so I compiled all the tricks from every book. But compiling them alone isn't very fun, so I turned it into an app. And it's just a basic text-based dictionary. It's really incredible. You can even sort the titles based on criteria such as locked room or psychological deception.
Oh.
You can really do that? Indeed. What's more is that vague search terms are enough to bring up results. Animals, string, and ice, for example. A mystery enthusiast might even pay a pretty penny to have this.
Itakura.
Itakura, you know how to program?
What?
Huh? Of course I can. We learned it in class. Pretty much anyone can do it. You know? That may be, but not just anyone can do all this.
Uh-huh.
Really? I guess so. Itakura has some programming under her belt, huh? Sakura-kun over in the Robotics Club was having some trouble with programs. Maybe Dakota could teach him a thing or two?
Hey.
Question for you, Dakota. You have any interest in the Robotics Club? Huh? What do you mean? This kid's having some trouble with a program for his robot. Sure, it'd be nice if someone would help him out.
I refuse.
Not interested?
Nah.
Don't even give me the time of day. Interesting. So they were unsure about you, but it seems you managed to gain Okitagawa-kun's trust. Can't say for sure. In Okitagawa-san's eyes, maybe just land himself a convenient pawn. To Okitagawa-kun? Maybe.
That being said...
In any case, if you continue to gain the members' trust, you might find some clues about the professor.
Hey.
Hey, Amasawa-senpai, about this professor. What is it?
Look here.
Do we really need to put all this effort into catching him?
What?
I'm sorry? What I mean is, the only people getting duped are crooks, right? So, why don't we just stay out of the way? Maybe the school would be a better place if all those morons just disappeared.
Itakura-san.
Itakura-san, why would you say something like that?
Just so you know.
Hamasawa-senpai, I'm just gonna say it. I have no intention of playing detective with you so we can save a bunch of idiots. Besides, I'd take Moriarty or the Fiend with 20 faces over some hypocrite detective any day.
Hey.
Oh no, why don't you just agree to disagree? Amasawa's putting in the work, Itakura. Don't belittle her for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you say, Yagami Sensei. I know I've said this before, but you're still a member of the MRC. That means you'll help out in investigations as needed.
Huh?
Say what? That's right. You don't get to just read the latest mysteries for free.
Itakura-san.
The club's funds this month all went to mysteries you read. You know, no work, no more mysteries.
Hey.
You're seriously holding the mysteries hostage? Super unfair.
Nah.
I know she isn't feeling up to it, but I really do want you to go to help investigate the Robotics Club. I'll see if I can change her mind later. Continue investigating the Robotics Club. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to do that. So, you know what? Now it's main story time. At least until I can get some money to go back to the dance club. How much money do I have? I have 10k. Okay. I need like another 28k, but you know what? Start. Gotta start somewhere. I would rather I start at, 38k, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. Yeah. Because I'm not making any money with these school clubs, as they don't bring in money. You put money into them. So I need the main story to give me a source of income. Yeah. Or maybe like a side case with a hefty paycheck. That'd be nice. Just saying. Be pretty cool. Float me some Skrill. X. No signs of side stories. I don't think they do friendship events in this one. Just kinda lame. That's the thing, they added the skateboard. Now I don't want to taxi fucking anywhere. Also, I want to save my money. That's another thing. When I was just walking everywhere, it's like, yeah, taxi. But now it's like, I also want to save my money.